Okay, so I have recently watched horror games that I could probably survive, but this time we're doing the movie version. So here's horror movies that I could probably survive in. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to be liking the video and subscribe to the channel.
You know, horror movies were a big part of my childhood. And not because I used to watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares, the gruesome kills,
but it was just one of those, if I see my parents watch it, I watch it.
I was a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. But I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6-year-old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them.
I say the only one I consider to survive, maybe, just maybe, is Scream. I could possibly handle Ghostface. All you need is a gun. But probably y'all out there saying he wears a bulletproof vest. Yeah, does the bulletproof vest cover the legs and the head? I don't think so. So, pow pow. Pow 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 pow. And there's always 2 of them, so just be on the watch. As long as you're not caught lacking, you should be good. But the other ones like fucking Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, hell, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive. Chucky, I think I could sit there and just toss his ass in the oven and GG.
I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive easily, maybe giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ones that I can't. So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy growing up. Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while watching his movies. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams, so you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying to him. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this buddy system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Yeah, Draw 2 for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have 2 solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the 2 is move out of Ohio, which when I say it out loud is not that hard because who wants to live in Ohio? And 2, the easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie, I just simply won't sleep. I mean, the only way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple. I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway, so he won't even know.
Freddy, you don't want to know what's in my dreams, dog. You will. You think you're gonna be the nightmare? Nah, dog. My nightmare is gonna be your nightmare.
What the hell is going on? And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
The Leprechaun. Never heard this movie.
This one is the one that you guys are gonna underestimate. He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. Fuck. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly. I need to go, but I'm still surviving.
I'll say the green is gonna take you.
I would take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have and put it in a safe. The leprechaun will obviously come by asking, "Where's me gold?" Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe. Now you're probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that, okay? That's not true, because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods and I put it on top of the safe. Now
okay, what kind of RNG bullcrap is that? How are you just gonna straight up just find the 4-leaf clover on your way home from taking the gold? I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's like some plot in the movie. Like if you find the gold, there's a 4-leaf clover next to it. I don't know. I never watched the movie, but that sounds like a bunch of RNG and luck that I do not have because I don't think I will find a 4-leaf clover.
I have a leprechaun in my possession and I could get him to grant any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot tell me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover,
yeah, your raps.
We know the
Halloween.
villain of this movie, Michael
Michael.
Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills, he got jumped by the whole town. This woman even had what is that, a clothing iron? But then Halloween Ends came out, and that's when I realized.
Honestly, it might have, I say it kind of sucks for that Halloween Ends movie to kind of, it felt kind of underestimating. Like, it didn't live up to it, alright? It didn't feel like a good finale. Maybe that's just me. I like the Halloween Kills a lot better, ending a lot better compared to fucking Halloween Ends, but yeah, we watched it. I watched it. And it was cool. It was a good movie. It just wasn't, as good as the other ones. I'll say that. But I liked the plot.
Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely
he got beat
durable
up by
old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburbs. Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act like the kid Corey killed him or something, but still, getting beat up by a kid, that's
and then getting
so yeah, as long as it's not
taken.
the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers, that.
Oh yeah, but if it's the fraud Michael Myers from Halloween Ends, I might can handle him. But if it's those ones, I'm cooked.
That dude was ruthless. I think I have a pretty good shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Oh, I'm dying.
Now, I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th is just Jason's mom, so I could just pull out a shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy Jason Voorhees. And Jason is this 6'5" man who's super durable. He has insane hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands. And unlike Michael, he can runs. Like, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while. But if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you. And really, he doesn't have to chase, because Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you. You see, I've played hours of the Friday the 13th video.
I never played this.
That game
Don't get on me. I never played this, so I'm ready to hear it out. How are you going to survive this?
pretty accurate to the movies. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake,
like
I have
water,
the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy win. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car. I can't drive. Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom.
Oh, easy. Easy.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now this one's a little tricky, because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay? These are ghosts, spirits, demons, controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place? Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Coffin, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do?
Where's Foxy? Oh, there he is.
Oh, hell no. Oh, nah. I am not living there. Who gonna live Terrifier? I want to look you dead in the eye and for you to say, I'ma live Terrifier. I'ma live that demon clown.
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm about to say, I want to look you in your eye and say it, and I want you to say how you gonna live Terrifier. I have seen the 3 movies. Tell me that you gonna live. Saw? Oh.
Now I'm going to be very honest. I know it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies. Out of like 100 people, and I would know. I watch kill count. I look at how unfair some of these traps are. The chain trap from Saw 3 3, bro, how is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out. The carousel trap
gonna-
from Saw
yeah,
6,
he's gonna
they
bleed
literally
out.
did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None
Honestly,
of that.
in order to survive Saw, you have to be the most purest, innocent person ever, and just to survive Jigsaw, because he won't pick you. If you have done one thing wrong, you're most likely going to be in there, and you're gonna probably most likely die.
Is a big deal. The only trap I could really see myself surviving is maybe the handbox trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe. Boom, 1000 IQ.
Belko experiment, never seen it.
You see, I never watched this movie, but I did watch plenty of The Office and I played Fortnite. So I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in the office building with 80 something people and we are forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. But I read up online, apparently the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American. This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my PJs. So when it comes to shooting people,
Russian.
I got it. I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings.
Paranormal? Oh, dude, Paranormal Activity? Yeah, if I'm getting sitting there and gonna be haunted by that motherfucker Toby, yeah, I'm GG's. I'm going.
None of that stuff. Keep them demons away. And moral of the story.
Nah. Okay, but at least he said, nah, I ain't surviving Terrifier. That's like the one that I know I'm absolutely not surviving. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.